probably one of the greatest black athletes was once again a student of Mr. Muhammad, and that is the boxer, world champion boxer, Muhammad Ali, who was a wonderful example of black manhood, and of course a wonderful example of the kind of black athletes that we need today. I would even go so far as to say the type of black men that we need today. Men who will stand their ground and not forsake their people. I call it the Moses syndrome, okay? A lot of these people, they make all of this money and they think they're part of Pharaoh's royal family.
That's right.
But when we study the prophetic and profound story of Moses, Moses found out, okay? He found out. Somebody told him, hey, you're not one of us. You're a nigger. You're not one of us. You're a slave. And see, that's what all of these rich black people are going to have to find out. Oprah Winfrey found out when she believed, they say she was in Paris, France, and she wanted to buy some shoes, and they locked the door on her.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I think she learned it some years ago when she started talking about not eating beef and the whole beef industry.
Yes.
I think they let her know then, in knowing some terms.
Yes.
Negro.
That's right.
Back in your place.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
You step into your God right now, and you know, people can think what they want, but she humble to that. She ain't that. She only bad to the black man and to these so-called black silly women who idolize her. Oprah Winfrey is just another woman to me, and I'm gonna tell you, she's just another black woman to me. All of them are bought Negroes. They are bought because with all the money that they have in their possession, if they had any real power and any real concern for the black communities all over the United States, why can't they come up with an economic plan, put their money together, and build some decent housing, start programs for their brothers and sisters, and try to be examples one-on-one to their brothers and sisters, how they can change their lives around. But they cannot do it, brother, because they're powerless. And I'm not afraid to say it. They're powerless. I care nothing from Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, and the like. Beyonce, no. They are disgraceful, brother. They are disgraceful. And I am so thankful that I'm not there. With all of their millions and billions of dollars, I would not want to be in their shoes if I could not truly be free. So you're free to go to the nice restaurants and buy Gucci and Versace, but you're not free to love your people and enjoy the flavor of being black. Brother, there's no greater flavor than being a black woman today.
Yes, ma'am. And like I said earlier, we are living in prophetic times, and these are divine prophetic signs. So we're learning from Michael Sick and Oprah, and of course Jay-Z, one of the prominent rappers who used to sing about and brag about drinking $400 a bottle Cristal, but he, of course, was reminded, like Moses was reminded, you're not part of this royal family, nigga. You're a slave. You don't drink we don't want niggas singing about our $400 a bottle wine. so that made the news, because the rappers, of course, like you said, they were singing about, hey, yo, I'm drinking Cristal this. And then the makers of Cristal said, we don't want you niggas singing about our song, And that was, of course, a divine sign that black people should go and, like the messenger said, do for self.
Do for self, absolutely. And this is why one of the problems in the problem book that the messenger gave, that you get when you become a registered Muslim, it says that when our brothers and sisters of the renowned cultural societies convened together in Mecca, they came up with the idea that the only way the black man and woman in America could be accepted is if they developed a thorough knowledge of their own. So see, this is why people can say we're not real Muslims, and they say Muhammad wasn't teaching real Islam. Islam means peace. And the messenger came up with a program that was able to develop peace among us, brother. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
This was Islam for the black man and woman in America. And I defy and I will fight anyone who says I'm not a Muslim. Because first of all, you have to know what the word means and what it represents. And when the messenger was here, he taught us the blueprint of how to have peace among ourselves as a people, as a nation within a nation, with our own issues and judgments with our own government. That's why we have the Suit of Islam, and that's why we have the MGT, because we were the military strength to keep it. We were the sergeant of arms to keep the black communities together and to make sure that the rules and regulations of peace were exemplified in our everyday life, brother. So yes, he's gone there, but like you said, this is prophetic prophecy that's coming to pass. We made it out of Egypt with Moses.
Come on.
And Moses is gone.
Yes, ma'am.
Who will be the Joshua?
That's right. That's right.
Looking for a Joshua, or will you stand up and be a Joshua?
That's right.
That is the question to
Yes, ma'am.
And so therefore, as we travel, still in the wilderness, right at the base of Jordan, ready to cross over, the question today is, what are we to do? This is why we asked in our MGT, not in our MGT, I mean our General Civilization class, what must be done, black woman?
That's a very good question, sister.
The first thing we need to do is realize what our place is. See, if you read the Bible, Joshua was putting people in tribes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
He was putting people in tribes and their clans. He was putting people where they needed to be. And he was letting every clan and tribe know what their position in the whole body of humanity was going to be. And he made sure that everybody dealt with their standards, so that once we crossed over into Jordan, we would know what our position was and what our job would be in order to build a heaven for ourselves. See, people say they read the Bible, but they don't understand what they read, brothers. They don't understand what they read. Moses and Allah both decided Joshua, because Joshua did not humble, he did not fall, and never did he be persuaded to turn against the knowledge that Moses had left when Moses went up on the mountains. Both times, Joshua was the one that stood fast. He did not humble and he did not change. You see? So now, we have to ask ourselves, as the Joshua, the ones who are firm, the ones who know what time it is and what must be done, we are styled as Joshua, as individuals. And if there's going to be a Joshua, a particular person, I don't know, brother. But I know I'm not going to waste time waiting on him when I know what the blueprint is myself. Brother?
Yes, ma'am. I was
finished.
Well, you were on the road, and it's so beautiful to hear a strong black woman, a true strong black woman. And of course, I told you before when we chatted online, when you originally gave me the invitation to participate in your forum, I reminded you that perhaps you would be or could be or should be the next Shahrazad Ali. And we all saw the history of that sister, and we know that she was a student and a pupil of, once again, the messenger. So it looks like the way this thing is the way prophecy is going to be fulfilled is those of us who are students of the messenger. We are the ones who are going to inspire our people.